Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
Let's begin tonight with our modern mechanical weather picture of the day. This is a picture from the full moon on Friday. What a beautiful shot here from G in Melba, zooming right on in, showing that orange of full disk coming up. A great shot of the moon over Melba. Had a couple other shots of that full moon around as well. If you've got photos you'd like to send them on in to become the modern mechanical weather picture of the day, you can send them to iContribute at KIVI-TV.com. Well, let's take a look at what's going on right now as far as I want to show you the cloud cover here. Well, we'll do that in a second. First of all, let's go over our contest. It's Roaring Springs contest, right? And the winner of the contest on Friday, the Water Safety Word of the Day contest, was Haley Tryon of Boise, winning 2 passes to Roaring Springs. Perfect timing for that with temperatures above 100 degrees. Here is the picture or the weather, the Water Safety Word of the Day. The tip, first of all, for today, if you'd like to try to win those 2 passes. Fence in your pools. Most drownings occur in backyards, including above-ground pools, and you can install a 4-sided 4-foot fence with self-closing and self-locking gates and a pool alarm. That way you know you're safe. And so our Water Safety Word of the Day from St. Alphonsus at Roaring Springs is fence. Go to Idaho on your side, go on the top banner there and click Contests, and you'll see the spot where you can enter to win. Now, let's take a look at a time lapse. I want to show you something very interesting going on here from throughout the day today, and what we're going to notice here, I'll jump ahead and we'll show you this here. Just high clouds coming in during the day today. This is the afternoon. Notice how the clouds have a little bit of color to them here. That is from some smoke that was coming out of the fires. You see that glow right there from Burns, that are just east of Burns and to the west of Burns. This was as the sun was getting ready to go down. I want to show you this shot here. Well, this is that's a live shot. Let's go take a look at a time lapse now, and you'll see right there. See those streaks of clouds? That's the cloud cover. Watch that. That is smoke coming in as we speak. This picture taken just before the sun went down about 40 minutes ago, and so we may have to upgrade the forecast now to show a lot of smoke in the air unless we can get a wind shift, which we may be getting overnight tonight. We'll keep a close eye out for that. That's a possibility, but that is a murky looking shot. It is 91 degrees. Winds are out of the northwest at the surface, but when you go up to where these clouds are, they're coming in out of the west-southwest, which is right where that smoke is. Now, everything should turn to the northwest, should push that smoke to our south during the day tomorrow, but we may wake up with smoke in the valley, or at least that very hazy, murky sky. Something to watch. The further away the smoke is coming in from, the higher up it is, and that is the case with that smoke coming in from Central Oregon. 74 in McCall right now, Payette Lake at a north-northwest wind at 14. That's the breeze picking on up. Let's switch the computers here. We'll go over to look at the high temperatures. While we were at 103, Vegas was only 101. Strange temperature structure today, only 60 in northern Minnesota, getting ready for the All-Star Game. 65 for the high temperature in Minneapolis, only 80 in Chicago. That polar vortex, much more subdued this time of year, sliding down from north to south, and we'll get some beautiful weather to the center part of the country. That's after the severe weather pushes away to the east. In the meantime, temperatures here are still warm in the 90s in the valley. Some cloud cover pushing to the east. Smoke does not show up in the satellite picture, but there's smoke burning. There's a fires burning right in here. The radar is picking up the smoke. That's what this radar return is. That's smoke, and you can see the stream of it coming right towards us here. And until we get the northwest wind behind this low pressure, we'll probably keep that smoke around, keeping things rather hazy. But it is still hot. We're just going to get a little bit of brief dip and a little blue showing up here, and that will slide by to the north, and that'll drop our temperatures just a little bit. So for tomorrow, 97 instead of 103. Not as hot, but I've added some smoke to the sky. I think it'll get a little hazy. We'll still get those gusty winds. I don't know if we'll be smelling smoke in the valley from these fires. We'll probably have more of it. We'll see it overhead and obscuring our view of the hills to the north. Temperatures in the 80s in Long Valley, still 90s in Boise County, but everything's coming down. Garden Valley, still seeing temperatures in the mid-90s with some gusty winds possible near that fire, which would tend to push the fire south of Highway 17. Beautiful weather in Stanley, although smoke has moved into Stanley from that Garden Valley fire, so you may not have the beautiful weather. You may have the smoke to deal with tomorrow and in the 90s. In the Magic Valley. My On Your Side extended forecast looks just like this, mid to upper 90s throughout the valley, and that's all the way into the weekend. We may drop the temperature a little bit back to the mid-90s, and the big question mark is how much will the smoke affect us? With all those lightning strikes last night, we'll be dealing with fires and seeing how they respond. It depends when they go out and the wind direction, so, but there's smoke overhead right now.
Yuck.
Get used to it, huh?
Yeah, it's July, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Coming up next, the latest step in the immigration crisis at the Texas border, families being sent back to Central